Welcome to YSN Live. Eric Hughes here at Bedford Shows Lowellville with the Rockets quarterback, Ricky Willrich. How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Great. So let's talk about the game against McDonald real quick. They beat you guys big in the regular season, but you came back and beat them. What did you guys do differently this game compared to the last game?
We just changed our defensive game plan and just kept to what we did all season on the offense, and then it just worked this time.
And another big part of the reason why you won is your running back, Gino Perry, 5 touchdowns doing what he does. Can you describe what it's like getting to play with a guy like him?
Yeah, it's amazing because him running the ball really opens up the pass for me, really opens up the pass to throw it to Caden Italiano. So, you know,
And you've thrown a lot of touchdown passes this season, and Josh Paisley's caught more than half of them, I believe. Can you
yeah,
describe what it's like getting to play with a guy like Josh?
he's just a relief target. If no one's open, I really just trust him to go up and make a catch. But he's also my number one read too.
And your offensive line's really been strong all year. A couple of them are here tonight, actually. What's it like getting to play for them?
Playing behind Brandon and Ethan, it's really nice knowing that I have two solid pieces, but also playing behind Nick, Donatelli, and the other two seniors, it's also amazing that we've had those three.
And you had very big shoes to fill coming into this year. You had great quarterback for the last few years with Vinny, Blown, and Michael, but Coach Mantle put his faith in you. You delivered. Can you describe what it means of him having that faith in you?
It's great that he has trust in me to do what I do, but also he has to have trust in other people to make the plays that they're able to make.
And like I mentioned, you got to play behind Michael last year, who was another great quarterback in his own right. Can you describe what you learned like getting to sit behind him for a year?
I learned how to like read a defense and actually understand how teams are playing and like learn what not to do as well. Like he made mistakes that he shouldn't have made, and I learned from those.
Mm. And you also play DB, correct?
Yes.
Can you describe, like, if at all, like how playing one side of the ball helps you play the other?
Playing DB really helps me understand how a DB's role could change the route that I audible my receivers to run. So, yeah.
So we're now going to week 12. Can you describe like how far you feel like you came as a quarterback from week 1 of the season, your first start, all the way to now here in the playoffs?
I've really changed. So, like, if I'm getting pressured, I learned to just throw the ball away instead of forcing it downfield. Like against McDonald the first time, I threw those 2 interceptions early in the game that really like led the game downhill, and then after that I really just learned to throw the ball away since it's an early down situation.
And if you could like pinpoint to one area maybe you still feel like you need to improve in, like as you keep going throughout your high school career, what would it be?
Definitely the running aspect because I'm not really a dual threat quarterback right now, so getting faster was my next goal.
So you guys have to play Minerva tomorrow, and when you watch the film, can you kind of describe what they bring differently from McDonald?
They're more of a pass heavy team, and their DBs are very disciplined when they're playing. So we have to be very smart in what I do, and we have to be very smart as what we do as an offense.
And obviously, it's a very different Rockets team from the last couple of years. No blow under center. It's a bunch of new faces. Can you like tell what do you want people to know about like this new generation of Rockets coming in?
We're the same team, just building off of what we've had. So we change with what we have every year. So this year we see we have a running back in Gino Perry, so we became a run-heavy team first, and then we have the pass as well. So next year we'll probably be a pass-heavy team because we won't have the aspect of running like we did with Gino Perry.
And Lowellville, it's obviously a very small community, but the fans here, they do love their football teams. Everybody knows each other. Can you describe what it's like in a play for them every single Friday?
It's just like we're one big family, so everyone comes down and supports, and we're all one family at practice. We all play together.
And do you play other sports besides football?
Basketball and track.
Which one do you like the best between the three?
Probably football.
Probably football. What do you do for track, though?
Well, I ran everything last year.
Everything?
They just put me in whatever.
And what else do you like to do outside of sports in school?
Probably just play Xbox and relax.
Not a terrible answer. And who are some teammates and coaches you've had the last few years who have really let the positive impact you on and off the field? Keep in mind some are right here, right now.
Landon Tish has really always been there. Josh Pazel, Gino Perry, Caden Italiano, Brandon Harris, and Ethan have all like been there through my process of growing as a player.
And who are some other role models you have going beyond the football field?
My mom's always been there for me, so she's always teaching me things to do and not do. And then Coach Greer's always there too.
And football, it's definitely not an easy sport. In the summertime, you have 2-a-days in the very hot weather. But what's your number one motivation for playing football? What like kind of keeps you going through all of it?
the winning aspect. So the winning brings me back. Like if I wasn't as successful, I'd probably just focus on basketball. But being able to focus on multiple sports really keeps me active, and I like being active. So.
All right. Well, Ricky, thank you for taking time to do the interview. We really appreciate it. And great luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.